Hi, good evening, everyone.
Evening, sir.
Good
Let's
evening, sir.
move on to class. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, if you have any issues, screen sharing, and if you have any problem, voice and all, please let me know, and we'll plan it. Okay. Now, so today we are going to start. We'll start version control tool. What is GitHub, and why you go for GitHub, and all we'll see. This is very important in real time also. So already you know, right? There is multiple tools. DevOps tools means not only single tool, and there is multiple tools involved here, right? So already you know one tool. What this is a version control tool. What is this? Version
Version.
control. Version control. Whether we can use GitHub real time. We can use GitHub, Bitbucket, or we can use Bitbucket, or we can use TFS, or we can use SVN. There is SVN, and also we can use GitLab. There is many version controls available in market. So depends on project, depends on client requirement. We are going to work with any one version control only. We are not going to work with all tools, a single project. This is a basic point. So GitHub, Bitbucket, TFS, Team Foundation Server, SVN, GitLab, all are the version controls only. All are the version controls only. Now, before version control, first we'll understand. Already few people we don't know, right? What is version control and all. So let me explain. So what is version, how it will work. For example, just think we don't have any version control. We don't have any version control, and we don't have any central repository. Just assume if you go back 20 years back, so we don't have any version control. So I am the developer. Okay. So you are the developer. There is multiple people's working. So this is a local mission. This is a four people working single project. Just assume this is a one project. In a single project, we are working multiple peoples. So if you assume here, if you assume here, and so here I am the developer one. So here the just assume a developer one. Someone put and mute please. This is the developer two, and this is the tester. And daily they are developing some piece of code, right? This is the tester. And so I am the DevOps engineer, whatever it may be. There is no DevOps engineer that time. Leave it there. Okay. This is the tester two. Okay, tester one and tester two and all. And this is a local machine only. This is a local. Everyone have a desktop or laptop, right? So this is the local. This is the local only. So this is maybe desktop or laptop, whatever it may be, we can use it. Now this guy develops some code. So this guy develops some code. This guy developing some daily. They are modifying. They are updating. They are returning some code, right? Now, so today developer one implemented some classes. Developer two also implemented. A tester written some test cases. How to get? So this guy developer one implemented. Developer two also implemented. Tester they want to get this code to this mission. This is the local, whether it is laptop or desktop. Just assume. Now how to get it, guys? If you don't have version control, if you don't have central repository, so earlier how these people are handling? Anyone? Any guess? So here I have some code. Here also some code. Developer 2 also implemented some code. Tester also they written some automation test cases or anything. This guy also implemented. Now I want to mix the entire code. Just assume this developer 2 wants to developer 1 code. Developer 1 wants developer 2 code. How to get it here? అర్థమవుతుందా? So these all are the local machines. Everyone working local only. This is a desktop or laptop. Now here I implemented some Java classes, or this guy implemented some Java classes. How to get? ఇప్పుడు developer 1 కి developer 2 code కావాలి. How to get it? Now understand, right? Point. Now clear? Anyone any doubt? So that case they are using one drive path. They are using one common drive. So just assume whether it is a network drive path or that is shared drive or anything. Now clear? Anyone any doubt here? This is the network. This is the network drive path or shared drive, whatever it may be, right? Shared drive. Okay. Now what these people are doing? Once the development is done, at the end of the day, so they are copying this entire code and they are keeping into the particular path. Everyone have entire this drive path. Developer one have access, developer two also access, tester also access, this guy also have access. Now clear Shiva? So I want developer one code, developer two code, developer one are testers. How to get it? This is very difficult, right? So that is the reason. So they are maintaining one drive path or they are maintaining one shared drive. What these people are doing, just copy whatever they implemented. అంటే ఎవరెవరు ఏం ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేశారు డైలీ సేమ్ కోడ్ని ఒక డ్రైవ్ పాత్రలో కాపీ చేసి ఫేస్ కొట్టేవాళ్ళు. నవ్ ఎనీ వన్ క్యాన్ గెట్ దిస్ కోడ్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ డ్రైవ్. నవ్ గాట్ ఇట్. వాట్ కార్తిక్ క్లియర్?
Yes, sir.
So now here there is one main drawback. Okay, so daily I am developing some classes. Here also this guy developing some classes. This resource also writing some test cases and all. And at the end of the EOD, end of the day, EOD is nothing but end of day. And they are copying this local code and they are keeping to the one common path. And anybody wants, so they are get from, for example, developer one wants these test cases. So this guy copied from this path. But here there is main drawback. So we can get the source code, but here there is no versioning. Here we are not maintaining no version. This is very important. So older days we are maintaining like this only waterfall model. Here there is no version concept. Here there is no version concept. For example, he created one file. Developer one created a file. Just assume he created one file, whatever it may be. For example, app.java file he developed. And the next day, same file developer to modified. Second ఏం చేశాడు? Developer to modified same classes. Now I want to see the history. Who created this file? Who modified this file? Who updated this file? I want to see some history, right? So that and all not visible here. There is no versioning. Now clear? I hope you got it right. Some idea. So how they are maintaining earlier days, older days. So they are maintaining drive path or network path, whatever they implemented, whatever they developed daily, that entire code they copied from local machine or they are keeping into the shared drive path. Shared drive path means whoever have access. అంటే ఈ drive ఎవరెవరికి access ఉందో anyone can access from this drive. Now got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now here what is the problem? See here. So developer one develop the one Java classes. Next day, same Java class who modified, developer 2 modified. Maybe next day, testers also modified same class. Where is history? So here there is no versioning. So there is no versioning. This is the main problem. Now got it? First, why you need to shared path means multiple resources parallelly working on the same project. I need the entire code. I need entire code one place, right? So that is the reason they are maintaining like this. So there is no versioning, no email, no triggering. There is a lot of drawbacks here. To overcome this problem, nowadays we are following one version control. So in real time, if you go to any project, if you join any organization, if you work any project, so without repository, there is no way how to maintain code. So earlier we are using shared drive, right? So there is so many drawbacks. Now we are maintaining so one repository. So this is the repository version control. We are maintaining one version control. So we are maintaining version control. Why you go for version means Version control is nothing but this is common for everyone, guys. Same like shared drive only. But here we are tracking many things. We'll see one by. Simply this is called a central repository. What is this? This is the central. Central means common for everyone. This is the common for everyone. This is the central repository. And so this is the common. So this just assume this is the project. This is the CRM project, whatever it may be. This is the CRM project, customer relationship project, and this is the central repository. Central means this is the one place. Just assume this is the one place, common path. Whoever want code, they are getting from this repo only. Now just assume here multiple people's working parallelly. Here multiple resources working parallelly. Now see here. Now everyone have laptop, desktop, right? This is nothing but so local repository. So this is nothing but local repository. So this is my local machine. This is my laptop, or this is your desktop, whatever it may be. Now this is nothing but local. This is the central. Central means common for everyone. Now simply understand. Later we'll understand. This is the local repository. Which repository? This is the local repository. Don't confuse here. So your mission is nothing but local repository. This is the local repository. Local repo. So this is also local repo. This is also so local repo. Everyone have laptop or desktop, right? So that is nothing but local repository. So here also local repository, local repo, and this is also local repo. Everyone maintaining code initially their mission only. Now clear? Anyone any doubt here? Local means our laptop or desktop. Okay. Now, so this is the developer one. And earlier we are maintaining some, right? So some drive path and all. There is a lot of drawbacks. Just assume this is the developer two, and this is the tester. I am the DevOps engineer, and this is the DevOps engineer. What these people are maintaining? Every resource have local machine or desktop or laptop. In their machine, they install some version control. Now this is the central repository. Central means common for everyone. Now this is the one common path. That's it. This is the one common repository. This is the one common server, one remote repo, one remote repo. So this guy implemented some Java classes, some configuration file, whatever it may be. Just assume he implemented some classes. Okay, he implemented some Java classes. Once work is done, what these people will do? They will push their code to here. So this is the common place, right? Once you push already, push means local to central. This is a new terminology. Just understand. Push is nothing but local to central. Now here local they are maintaining one file. How to push this file means so this is the there is a one we are going to use one command push mechanism. Push is nothing but simply understand local to central repository. Whichever developer develop the code, at the end of the day, they push code to central repository. That's it. They push code to central repository. For example, I am the DevOps guy. I need whatever this developer develop the code or whatever testers they implemented, entire they are maintaining local machine as well as central also. Now, whenever if I need this entire changes, new configuration and all, here I am using so pull. Pull is nothing but central to local. If you understand this one, nothing, very simple only. So this is the pull. For example, developer to need these people what they changes. అంటే టెస్టర్ కావాలి డెవలపర్ ఏం ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేశాడు సో వెన్ ఎవర్ ఈ నీడ్ దిస్ న్యూ చేంజెస్ వాట్ యూ విల్ డూ యూ ఆర్ యూజింగ్ వన్ కమాండ్ పుల్ కమాండ్ pull is nothing but so central to local only. So this is the main. This is the main. This is the now here one more thing. So here we are maintaining versioning also. Versioning. The main thing is version concept. So versioning, version. So for example, I developer tester created one file or DevOps engineer created one file, configuration file, .conf file, .cnf file. Now he created the file, and finally at the EOD he pushed file from local to central. So now file is available here. The file is available here. .conf file also. For example, so he developed the file local mission. What he will do at the EOD, he pushed file to central. So now this file also available here. Now this file also available here. So this file also available here. And he developed one file. This file also available here like this. Now got it, guys? So anyone any doubt here? So initially everyone maintaining local only. Entire code, whatever they implemented, the entire source code, whatever configuration file, everyone maintaining local. That is nothing but local repository. This is simply we are calling local repository, whether it is laptop, whether it is desktop. So this is the local repository. Now we are maintaining one central repository. Now we are maintaining one central repository. Central means common for everyone. Central means common for everyone. Now just assume, so I am the new joiner. Just assume Shiva is the new joiner. You don't know. He joined recently in this project, PRM project. Okay. Now already we have some source code, right? Now these people implemented daily they are implementing some Java classes and testers writing test cases, and so he is the DevOps engineer, or he need entire project code. So once you join the organization, and once if you deployed any project, and they are giving so these are the fields here. They are giving some information. So which repository, which project you are part of, which project, that is the repo URL they are giving, and also they are giving branch name, which branch you want to work, branch name, which branch you need to work, and username they are providing, and also they are giving password also. So they are giving this many information. So with the help of this information, so now this is a local, right? You have laptop or you have desktop. Now in this mission, so simply we are using one command. There is a clone command. You are the first, right? So for example, I am the DevOps engineer. I need my project code. I am the new joiner. I don't know anything in my local. I need to get source code from my central repository. So how to get it? We need to use one command. So with the help of that command, we'll get entire source code to local machine. That's it. Now anyone any doubt here? These commands and all we'll see later. So this
Sir, repo URL.
repo URL means repository URL. So here we are maintaining, right? I am going to explain that one only. So just wait. Okay. This is the one repository. This is nothing but one repository. And this is a central repository. And in central, we are maintaining one repository. And so for every project, there is one URL, specific URL. For example, my organization, we have 50 projects. Okay. For every project, we have one URL. We have URL, repo URL. Every project we have URL, that is the repository URL. Where is your source code? Repository, where is your source code? Where is your source code? We are giving some particular path. We are giving one name, branch name. So that and all we need to configure. Clear? Anyway, we'll know all these things. You don't worry. This is the for the time being. Just remember, this is the central repository, and this is the local repository. Local means your laptop or desktop. Once your work is done, we are going to move to central. Central means this is common for everyone. If any new joiners, for example, I am working on 1 year, 1 year project, 1 year in this organization. Suppose if you don't have any central repository, suppose if you are work, you are maintaining, right, so drive path and all. So we can delete, right, at the end of while leaving your organization. But here, if you delete anything, everyone get notification. If you modified anything, everyone get notification. Versioning, notification, email. These are the main advantage. We are getting emails also, who modified, who deleted, who updated. So every minute we are getting some updation. Clear, Karthik?
Yes,
So
sir.
anyone deleted, for example, you are leaving the company. So whatever you implemented, so for example, while leaving, so maybe you can delete, right? But what is the use? Whatever you implemented, if you delete means there is no use. అంతే కదా? మీరు delete చేసి వెళ్ళిపోయినారనుకో ఆ కోడ్ అంతా మళ్ళీ రాయలేరు కదా. సో ఇక్కడ మనం ఇక్కడ సెంటర్లో మెయింటైన్ చేసాం అనుకో, సో ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ notifications whether you modified, you deleted, whatever you did. So everyone get emails. Now we can easily track it, who modified, who deleted, who created, who updated. So everything will get emails. That is the main advantage of version control. In bank, for example, in bank there is no history. For example, that they are not maintaining history. What is the problem? Now we know, right, what is the problem. Now got it. ఇప్పుడు బ్యాంక్లో మన ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ డైలీ ఏం చేస్తూ ఉంటాం, ఫోన్పేను, గూగుల్ పేను ఆర్ ఇంటర్నెట్ బ్యాంకింగ్ వీఆర్ సెండింగ్ మెనీ టైమ్స్ అండ్ వీఆర్ రిసీవింగ్ మెనీ టైమ్స్, రైట్, అమౌంట్. సపోజ్ బ్యాంక్ పీపుల్ నాట్ మెయింటైనింగ్ హిస్టరీ, హౌ టు హ్యాండిల్? Sometimes server problem, you send some amount, but so receiver not received that amount. So how to track it? Clear, Siva? This is very
Yes,
big
sir.
headache, right? If you don't have
Mm.
versioning, if you don't have history, metadata, maintaining this information is very difficult. Same way in real time, and so every organization 100% every project we are maintaining one repository. We need to maintain source code, that is nothing but project code. Project code, source code, both are same, guys. Sometimes I am calling a project code, sometimes I am calling source code. Source code is nothing but our entire project code, whether it is Java code or whether it is .NET code or whether it is Salesforce, whatever it may be. Okay, this project may be developed Java, or maybe they developed .NET, or maybe they developed Salesforce, or maybe they developed Python, whatever it may be. Now got it? Or C language or C++. So entire code where we want to maintain, how to maintain this entire code. So just assume this is a Java code or this is a .NET code, whatever it may be. The technologies leave it, that is different story. So this entire source code, this entire project code, how to maintain, how to track it, how to handle in real time. If you want to handle, if you want to maintain this project and real time, mostly we are using multiple version control. Mostly we are using multiple version control. Now we'll see one by one how it will work. So anyone, any doubt, guys? Clear? Clear, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Now see here. Simply we are calling so SCM. This is the process of tracking and controlling changes in software development. So if you come to real time, there is many tools involved here. We are maintaining many tools. So we are maintaining many tools, whatever it may be. So we are maintaining many involved tools. And see here, we can use GitHub, we can use SVN, we can use CVS, we can use so Fairforce, ClearCase, TFS, Bitbucket, GitLab. There is a lot of tools available in market. But single project, we are using only one tool, anyone. Whether we can use GitLab or whether we can use GitHub, Bitbucket, or whether we can use SVN or GitHub, whatever it may be. But all our purpose is same only. Clear? So purpose is same only. We can use anyone. But single project, we are going to one project, we are using only one tool, anyone. Whether we are using Gitbucket or GitLab or so CVS, SVN, Bitbucket, anything. But we are not going to use multiple tools. We are not going to use multiple version control in single project. Now,
సార్ ఇక్కడ టూల్స్ అన్ని
hmm,
ప్రాజెక్ట్ ని బట్టి వాడతామా లేదంటే మనకి ఇష్టం
ఇవి
వచ్చినట్టు
క్లయింట్
వాడుకోవచ్చు
డిసైడ్
సార్?
చేస్తాడు. క్లయింట్ అంటే
ఓకే.
మన వాడు ఉంటాడు కదా, మనకి డబ్బులు ఇచ్చేవాడు. ప్రాజెక్ట్
అవునులే
ఓనర్
సార్.
ఒకడు ఉంటాడు కదా,
ఎస్
ఏదో
సార్.
ఒక క్లయింట్ ఉంటాడు, ఓ డిసైడ్ చేసుకుంటాడు. ఆర్ హైర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ దే విల్ డిసైడ్ విచ్ టెక్నాలజీ దే వాంట్ అండ్ విచ్ సోర్స్ కోడ్ వి నీడ్. ఇవన్నీ ఎవరు డిసైడ్ చేస్తుంటారు, ఆల్రెడీ డిసైడ్ చేస్తారు బేస్డ్ ఆన్ టెక్నాలజీ. బట్ వీ కెన్ యూజ్ ఎనీ వన్. క్లియర్? వీ కెన్ యూజ్ ఎనీ వన్. వాళ్ళు
ఓకే సార్.
బేస్డ్ ఆన్ కాస్ట్ దే విల్ డిసైడ్ ఎనీ వన్. But we are going to learn at least one or two, and the remaining also same only. If you know if you know one or tool, we can easily understand other version control also. Nothing, purpose is same only. Few commands only it will change. If you know, right, if you know how to drive one bike, suppose you know how to drive a Hero Honda bike. Suppose if you got any, right, other Honda or Splendor or any other Suzuki, again we have to learn the scratch level. No, right?
Yes, sir.
Same only here also. All are same tools only. Purpose is same tool only. But if you know one or two tools, if you, for example, you know GitHub, how to play with GitHub, you know how to play with Bitbucket also. For example, so you joined one organization, but they given TFS. This is also one version control. And with the help of this knowledge, we can easily understand TFS also. For example, that new project they are using SVN. Now you know how to play with, how to work with version control and all. And if you refer in Google, there is only few commands will change, and we can easily work with SVN also. Don't confuse, don't panic. Clear?
Yes, sir.
This is very important. Now, what is the main goal of SCM, source code management? Now, see here, teamwork, multiple people's working parallel, right? So, project means only one resource working or multiple resources working. ప్రాజెక్ట్లో ఒకరే ఉంటారా, ముగ్గురు నలుగురు 5 మంది 10 మంది ఉంటారా? మల్టిపుల్ పీపుల్స్, రైట్? టెస్టర్స్, డెవలపర్స్, డెవాప్స్ ఇంజనీర్స్, టీమ్ లీడ్ ఉంటాడు, మేనేజర్ ఉంటాడు, మల్టిపుల్ అడ్మిన్ టీము, ఆపరేషన్ టీమ్. దర్ ఈస్ మల్టిపుల్ పీపుల్ వర్కింగ్ ప్యారలల్ ఇన్ సేమ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్. క్లియర్? బట్ హౌ టు హ్యాండిల్ దిస్ మెనీ పీపుల్స్, హౌ టు కంట్రోల్ ఆల్ దీస్ పీపుల్? నౌ సీ హియర్, లెట్స్ మూవ్ ఆన్ టు హియర్. దిస్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ థింగ్ ఈస్ టీమ్ వర్క్ and defect tracking. And these people are they are developing, so daily they are implementing some Java classes. These people are daily they are written some test cases, and there is some bugs, some issues. How to handle these all these things also? To overcome this, we go for now is configuration auditing and process management, automation process, environment management, how to set up. So with the help of version control, we can easily handle. There is a lot of features available here, and so how to create, how to handle, how to maintain bugs, how to maintain issues, how to deploy, how to create and all. So first we need to understand this is a new terminology, source code management technology. Here mostly we are maintaining this and all. So server, client, repository, central workspace, local workspace and all. This is the server, and we are maintaining one client also, and also workspace, central workspace. This is the central workspace. This is the new terminology, and local workspace. Next, branching strategy, branching. So see here, what are we mentioning? Branching strategy and repository. This is a new terminology. If already few people know, leave it. If you are new to this, we need to understand this is a new term. Now check in, check out, check in, check out, check in, check out. See here. Now if you go to here, this is the central repository, and this is the local repository, and this is the right workspace. Central repository or central workspace both are same only. Sometimes I am also calling central workspace or central repository. Both are same only. So don't confuse here. Both are same only. Don't confuse here. Central workspace or central repository. Local workspace or local repository. And also here we are maintaining branching strategies also. Which branch? This is the development branch, dev branch, or test branch, or stage branch, or prod, or feature branch. So there is a lot of branches we are maintaining in real time, and so we are going to learn that part also. Branching. Every project we are maintaining some branching strategies also. So development branch, test branch, stage, production, art fix, feature branch, like that. So these are the new terminology we need to understand. See here, server and client. And now here I have one more doubt. So this is the local, right? So this is the central. How I am connecting local to central? So now this entire part is local repository. This is the entire part is local only, and this is the central. Now This is my laptop. This is my desktop. How you can connect with local to central repository? We need to install some software. We need to install some packages. So that is the client software. That is the client software. Anyway, we'll see those and all. We'll see those and all. Now see here advantages. Support for non-linear development, fully distributed versioning, ability to handle large projects. Now your main thing. Now we are using GitHub, right? GitHub means this is the distributed version control. Distributed version control nothing but we are maintaining one central copy and same way we are maintaining one local copy. Now got it? So local, this is the here also we are maintaining one local copy. అంటే మన లోకల్ మిషన్లో ఒక కాపీ ఉంది. సేమ్ కాపీ వీఆర్ మెయింటైనింగ్ సెంట్రల్ ఆల్సో. సేమ్ కాపీ వీఆర్ మెయింటైనింగ్ సెంట్రల్ ఆల్సో. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ వర్షన్ కంట్రోల్. Suppose if you don't have internet, happily we can work with a local repository. Happily we can work with a local repository. Once your work is done, అంటే మీ వర్క్ అంతా అయిన తర్వాత once you got internet, next we can push local to central. That's it. So this facility is not available in other version control. So Git is the distributed version control system. We are maintaining two copies. One is local copy, other one is central copy. So generally if you have internet, we can connect local to central. Suppose if you don't have internet, so how can you work with, so you can happily work with local repository. Once your work is done, finally we can push these changes to local to central. That's it. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? What Kartik? What Uday? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So here we are maintaining two copies. This is nothing but a distributed version control. In interview also one or two people asked. So why Git is distributed version control means it is maintaining two copies. One is local copy, other one is central. Okay, so initially we are maintaining local mission, our mission, desktop or laptop. Once your work is done, once your entire work is done, finally we are pushing local to central. This is the central. Suppose if you delete this code here, we are maintaining here. So whenever we need, we can get local to local mission. We can happily no need to worry. This is very simple. So I will show you how it will work. Means so this is the actually central. This is the central. If you go here browser, if you go browser, if you go browser, so github.com, github.com, github.com. If you click on github.com, and so real time we are using one URL, that is domain name, DNS name with and we can use. But anyway, so here one more thing is we are using GitHub, right? This is a open source. Happily we can work with. No need to pay anything. GitHub. This is also open source. For practice purpose, mostly we are using GitHub only. So practice purpose, mostly we are using GitHub. GitHub. This is also open source. No need to pay anything. Directly we can use it. Okay. Now if you use, if you type github.com, already I have account. So here I can see many repositories and see here many repositories. This is nothing but a central repository. So this is nothing but a central repository. So nearly I have 84 repositories. Nearly see here how many repositories I have. 84 repositories. So this is the local or central, github.com. This is the local or central.
Central.
This is central. That's it. Remember, this is the central only. This is the central. This is we are maintaining so central repository. Now I am the new joiner. Just assume I am the new joiner. I don't have any code my local machine. I need my code, entire project code available where? My entire project code available where guys? Central, right? Now I want to get this code, source code to my local machine. Just assume this is my laptop. This is my new laptop. I am the new joiner. I have username, password, repository, URL. I have branch name also. Now how to get it? So see here. Just assume just for your understanding purpose only. Later anyway, I will show you scratch level. Now just I am creating also one folder anywhere. That is one directory. This is my project repo I am giving. And do you have any code here, guys? Local? No, right? Now we need to use so how we are connecting local to central? We are using one client software, that is a Git client software. Git client software. Next class I will show you how to set up and all. So just understand. Okay. Now see here, I am opening here Git bash. Git bash. This is the client software. It is connecting to my local to central. Now if you want to get source code, so Git clone. I am the new joiner. I don't have any source code in my local machine. I need get source code from central. Git clone, which repository? See here. Here we have many repositories. See here. Here we can see lot of repositories. Many repositories. For example, I want to get source code from this repository. This is my repository, repo. Now if you observe here, this is the branching. Right now I have only one branch. Slowly understand, this is the terminology, new terminology, branches. In every repository we can create multiple branches, guys. Development branch, test branch, feature branch, hotfix branch. Based on your requirement we can create many branches. This master means this is the main branch, this is the production branch. So master means this is the main branch, production branch. Okay. Now see here, I have some Java classes, I have some source code. Now see here, there is a code. Click on here, copy this, and see here I am using this git clone. I am giving a repo URL. This is my repository URL. That's it. Like this, in real time, every project we have one repository URL. So if we have access, if we have username password, so anytime if you want to, we can get source code from my repository. Clear, guys? Now see here, ls. Now see here, I can get scp batch 2023. I am getting. If you want to see GUI level, we can check here also. If you want to see here, I get. Now see here, what our classes available here. This is my local and this is my central. See here, readme.md, app.java, devops.txt. So this is the txt file. Same code we can see local also. Now this is the central repository. This is the central repository and this is the local repository. Anytime if you want, we can get from central repository. If you don't have any code in local, if you need directly we can get from central repository. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we have two copies. This is my local copy. This is local. My machine, my laptop, my desktop. So this entire code available my local only. అంటే మీ machine లో available ఉంటుంది ఇది. Now this code is available in remote. That is the github.com remote server. So this is the one server, GitHub server, and so these people are maintaining. You don't worry, just leave it. This is the central, and this is the local. This is the local mission. This is the local. Suppose if you modified anything, if you modified anything, if you modified anything, whatever it may be, if you modified, see here ls command. This is the Linux commands only. If already if we have Linux commands, if you have an idea, just we can understand ls. What is ls means? It will display all files and directories. Now see here cd space change directory, directory name. Now ls. I have this many files. As of now we can see four files. Now if you come to here, here we can see four files. Just assume I am the DevOps engineer. I am going to create one file local. Touch space. For example, I am creating also Jenkins dot conf file configuration file. Now this is my local. This file is available local. Now see here. This we can't see in central. If you go to here, we can't see in central. Now just now I created one file local. Can you see that file central? No. We have to do some operations. Now let me check it. Once a file is created, git add. This is the commands. Mostly in real time also we are using same commands. That's it. Okay, I am adding file. Just leave it. Git commit -m. I am executing some command. If few people know, leave, you can understand. Who or don't know, leave it. I can explain later. Just I am showing. Okay, created Jenkins file. Now I am push. Push is nothing but this is available local only. Now observe here. This file is available local only. My mission. So can you see this file in central? No. Now got it, Karthik? No. నౌ దిస్ ఈజ్ ద సెంట్రల్, అంటే నా మిషన్లో ఉంది, ఇక్కడ నా కోడ్ మొత్తం ఎక్కడ ఉంది, నా ల్యాప్టాప్లో ఉంది. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద లోకల్ రిపాజిటరీ and this is the central repository. This is the central repository. If you want to push local to central, already I told, right, one command, git push command. Push is nothing but local to central. I will explain later each and everything. Now simply I am using so git push. What is happening now, observe here. I used git push command. Now see here, so delta total comparison objects and all counting objects, and delta comparison up to 12 threads. Now go to here. Now just refresh it. Now you can see one file. See here, jenkins.conf created. This is the message name, and 1 minute ago, and 1 minute ago. Now what is this? This is the central or local? This
Central.
is central. Now this is the local. Unfortunately, in local my code is deleted. Yes, Shiva.
సార్ ఇక్కడ గిటార్ డాట్ యూజ్ చేశారు కదా సార్,
Uh,
ఎందుకు సార్ అది?
అవి కమాండ్స్ నేను నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ చెప్తాను. అంటే these are the git commands. Git add dot means so now I am adding this file to index area, and so from index to I am coming to local repository. From local to I am move on to central repository. There is a one flow is there. So as of now I didn't explain. Next class I will explain each and everything. We can easily understand.
ఓకే.
So for the time being, just for your understanding purpose, I am showing how it will work. So these are the commands, basic commands, and real time also mostly we are using these commands only. Apart from this, we are not going to use any other command. Okay, git add, git commit, git push. These are the git commands. We need to understand. So I will show you. But anyway, just I want to show how it will come. Just I am showing. Now got it? Now this is the central. Now this is the local. As of now, anyone any doubt? What which is central, which is local? What is central repository, which is local repository? Whichever we created local mission, your laptop desktop, that is nothing but local only. Clear, Sadik?
సార్ సెంటర్ లో మనం ఏదన్నా ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చేసి సేవ్ చేసి ఉంటాం కదా
అది
సార్,
లోకల్కి వస్తుంది మళ్ళీ కావాలంటే.
ఒకవేళ సెంటర్ లోనే మనము డిలీట్ చేసింటే అది మళ్ళీ రీస్టోర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు సార్?
సెంటర్లో డైరెక్ట్ నువ్వు డిలీట్ చేయలేవు, దానికి అంత హిస్టరీ ఉంటుంది, కమిట్ ఐడీస్ ఉంటాయి.
ఓకే ఓకే.
సో ఆ కమిట్ ఐడీని బేస్ చేసుకొని మనం ట్రాక్ చేయాలి. జనరల్గా ఇఫ్ రియలీ నీడెడ్ దెన్ ఓన్లీ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు డిలీట్ సెంట్రల్. అంతేగాని రియల్ టైంలో అన్నెసరీగా మనం ఏం డిలీట్ చేయం. If you delete one file also, they are questioning, manager, team lead, they are asking why you deleted, why you push it to central repository, why you deleted. For each and everything they are tracking, right? Yes or no?
ఓకే
They are
సార్.
maintaining tracking history. They are maintaining history. So for example, just assume ఇక్కడ నేను ఏం చేశాను, ఒక ఫైల్ మాన్యువల్గా క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నాను, యాడ్ ఫైల్. సో క్రియేట్ న్యూ ఫైల్. So for example, here I given one file name. This is my file name. For example, git test.txt file I created. Now this is just I given some matter also. Okay, directly I am created central only, but mostly in real time we are not going to create central. Just I am showing for your understanding purpose commit changes. So just committed. Now see here, this file available central. Which file? Git test.txt file. So can you see this file in local machine? See here ls command లోకల్ ఉందా?
నో సార్.
నో.
from
జస్ట్
central.
అజ్యూమ్ ఇది ఎవరో ఒక ఫైల్ చేసే వేరే ఇంకొక వేరే డెవలపర్ ఏం చేశాడు, ఈ ఫైల్ పుష్ చేస్తున్నాడు అనుకుందాం. సమ్మన్ ఈస్ క్రియేటెడ్. ఐ వాంట్ టు గెట్ దిస్ చేంజెస్ టు మై లోకల్ మిషన్. ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఈ చేంజెస్ అన్ని లోకల్కి రావాలి. సో లోకల్ కావాలంటే మనం ఏం చేసాం, ఒక పుల్ కమాండ్ అని చెప్పాం. విచ్ కమాండ్? గెట్ పుల్ కమాండ్. ఇఫ్ ఐ యూజ్ గెట్ పుల్ కమాండ్, నౌ సీ హియర్ వన్ ఫైల్ చేంజ్డ్ అండ్ ఇన్సర్షన్. నౌ చెక్ ఇట్. నౌ కెన్ యూ సీ మై లోకల్ మిషన్? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఎర్లియర్ వీ కాంట్ సీ దట్ వన్. వచ్చిందా లేదా సెంట్రల్ నుంచి లోకల్కి?
వచ్చింది.
సో ఈ కమాండ్స్ బేసిక్గా మన రియల్ టైంలో వాడేది కూడా సేమ్ ఫ్రీక్వెంట్లీ ఫ్యూ కమాండ్స్. సో ఇఫ్ యూ రిమెంబర్ దోస్ కమాండ్స్, దట్స్ ఇట్. In interview also they are asking some common questions only in Git. They are not asking any tricky questions. So whatever they asked, everything I am explaining. Just if you remember, that's it. No need to do anything. Hardly 7 to 10 commands. Hardly 7 to 10 commands only. So this is the high level, but I am not explaining anything. First, you need to understand Git hierarchy and later we can understand this entire flow. So this is the central, this is a new terminals, right? Just try to understand. This is the central repository. This is the local repository. And so with the, if you want to connect with the local to central, we need to install one client software. And with the help of Git commands, we are pushing local to central and we are getting update from central to local also. I hope you got some idea, right? Clear. So here we are maintaining two copies. Local also we have one code, correct? This is the local copy. Same files we can see central also. We can see central also. Yes or no? We are maintaining two copies, local as well as central. So that is the reason Git is a distributed version controller. I hope you got some idea, right? So anyone any doubt as of now? Anyway, slowly we can see. Clear, Sadik. Now see here, this is the sum, how it will work and all. Now see here, what is Git and why is Git is the distributed version control system for tracking changes in source code during the software development lifecycle. And so it is designed for coordinating work among the programmers, multiple peoples, multiple resources. But it can be used to track changes in any set of files. So we can track that entire information also. We can track this entire information also. Why Git is distributed version model means one developer can share the changes to repository, other developers so they can easily update it, they can easily get source code from my local to central or central to local. So that is the reason Git is distributed version control system. We are maintaining two copies. See, if someone works on the project, they have cloned entire project, their code local missions. In this case, local missions have having like a Git server. So in this, see, everyone the idea is every work locally and all operations going on the very fast. Once work is done your local mission, this is the local, right? Once your work is done, once implementation is done, finally we are pushing local to central, we are pushing local to central, we are pushing local to central. So that is the main. Now see here, what is developer easily collaborate with team members and merging code one branch to another branch. And here we are maintaining timestamp, here maintaining developers email id and also commit message. These are the main. Now if you see here, if you use git log command, git log, if I use git log command, here we can see this is the history, this is the history. See here, who committed this file, this is the commit id, what is the email id of that user, and which date and time, what is the commit message. We can track entire information, clear information. So this is the main thing, this is the main thing. Now see here, so now just now I created, right, one file. So Monday November 27, see here this file. So November, this is the Monday November. And so this is the, see, Wednesday, this is the September, this is also September. So now I can see entire history, when they created and they modified, each and everything they can track it, each and everything they can track it. This is the September 11. Who is the author, my mail id, what is the commit id, this is my commit id, this is the commit message, this is the commit message and all. So this is the tracking. See here, this is the versioning. See here, developer email id, name, and commit messages, and timestamp, when you committed, date and time, everything we can track here. We can't hide anything. For example, you deleted one file central repository. So in, so there is a lot of files available, guys. Here, just assume there is a hundreds of thousands of files available in my central repository. Unfortunately, you deleted one file. You deleted one file, and after 1 week, after 3 4 days, your manager or team lead find someone is deleted some files. So that is the reason. So our project is not working properly. Now they asked who deleted that file. If manager is asking, manager adataడు, So someone is deleted few files. Who deleted that file? ఎవరు delete చేసినారు? Everyone is saying so everyone is saying I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Now what he will do? Here we are maintaining history, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So based on history, he can easily track it. He can easily track it. Who modified this file earlier? Who deleted? Who updated? Every can easily track it. So this is the main thing. So there everything history available. See here history. Now even if we are saying I didn't delete anything, manager will show proof. Hey, this date and time you only modified this file. Okay, tell me what you did. Now see here everything proof available here. So this is the main thing. Author name, date and time, who modified, who deleted, who updated, everything we can track it here. That is the main advantage of so version control. That is the main advantage of version control. Now here there is two types of naming convention. One is local repository, other one is central repository. Here which is the local repository? Which is the local workspace? This is our local workspace. This is our central workspace. And how we are connecting local to central with the help of Git client softwares. With the help of Git client softwares. Now this is the new terminology, new words. Just try to understand. Now see here. So central workspace, we can maintain GitHub, we can use a Bitbucket, or we can use SVN, we can use a TFS, whatever you want, we can use it. Whatever you want, we can use it. These are the main. Now if you see here, these are the client softwares. So these are the client softwares. Git clients. Client means if you want to connect local to central. If you want to connect local, this is my local, right? This is my local workspace. This is my central workspace. How we can connect with the help of Git client software. In market, there is a lot of client softwares available. We can use anyone. See, we can use a Git bash. Right now, I am using Git bash, or we can use a Git extension, or we can use a Tata S Git, or we can use a source tree and Atom. There is a lot of tools available in market. Whichever you want, whichever you comfortable, we can use it. So this and all depends on project only, depends on client only. If they are accepting, we are going to use only one package. We are going to install only one package. No need to install, no need to work with all. Only one only. That is client software. If you want to connect local to central, if you want to connect local to central, whether we can use anyone, whether we can use anyone. Not only this, there is many tools available in market. Even if you Google it, we can see many client softwares. Clear? Anyone, any doubt? I hope you got some idea, right? So what is this and how it will work and all? Or Shiva? Sadik, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next class I will show you and what is the Git architecture. Very important interview as well as real time. And if you understand that Git architecture, we can easily. This is very simple only. If you don't know Git architecture, you are very confusion. What is happening here? How the files are moving from local to central, like that. Okay. So that's it from my side.